Hey y'all, and welcome back to Janet being Janet. Okay, so I know y'all are used to seeing my face, but today I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. Miss Foodie went live and she decided to talk about that quote unquote fight she had with her husband. Yeah, I did a video on that just, a little bit back. And she wasn't on camera. So what I have done is I found a video that portrays who Foodie Beauty really is. And I hope it doesn't confuse you watching one thing and hearing another thing. You're going to hear me also, in the process of all of it, pausing it and giving my opinion, because that's what I have to do on here. So hopefully y'all enjoy, but y'all hit that comment section below and let me know if this one's too much for you, and I won't do another one this way. The only way I'm going to know is if you tell me. Alright guys, let's go!
I'm trying not to talk too loud. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm coming back, I guess, to clear the air, because we are a married couple, we love each other, but obviously, issues should be handled offline, but I'm very reactive, and
And you know what? I didn't speed her up, and the reason why I didn't speed her up is because I wanted you to see more of the video. And so, yeah, just hang with me. Understand the fans are going. I understand she's talking slow. I understand all that, but I'm gonna try to keep you interested.
I don't know. And I don't want my channel to be about that, relationship drama, shouldn't be, I don't know.
No, ma'am, you asked the question. You said, should I start an argument with my husband? Would that bring in the views? Oh, it certainly did, didn't it?
No, I'm not, apologizing. I just don't think that I should have been, reactive online about it. It doesn't help. I think he's passed out because he was just very tired. I guess
He's tired because you live stream all hours, day and night. Yeah, I paused it too soon. I'm gonna quit doing that.
So, to summarize, I just felt, Really, Julia? Oh. So your boyfriend hates me. Yeah, I mean, of course we'll get through it.
There's a lot of my viewers that absolutely cannot stand Foodie Beauty because they can tell how fake she really is. So that's why, another reason why I'm doing this video on top of her voice.
It's just, well, that's what he said. He's like, I didn't mean anything for you. He's like, I did answer you. I said, we'll see tomorrow. So for him, he doesn't feel, put it this way. One thing that's very different with us is that I'm very emotional and, in my feelings. And he's very, how do I put it? Not really like that.
Excuse me, yeah, he's poured water over your head because y'all two had a disagreement. So, yeah, we're gonna say he's emotional too.
If he's tired, he can be cranky or, without, it, I guess I just took it personal. Maybe, I don't know. I get cranky too, I was really cranky with him. Maybe I was, too cranky back, I don't know. It's a lot of, he doesn't even, he's just, respectful to my chat, especially my moms and people who've been here and supportive of us. Nina, it's nothing, it's normal to get on each other's nerves. Yeah.
Okay, so a true marriage, a true relationship, you get on each other's nerves. There's nothing you can do about it. It happens. It's just part of life, and then you just go on.
I also do get cranky back. Do you guys ever, get in fights with your boyfriends, husbands? I don't know how to describe it, lamb and rice. I just always expect him to just be, super gushy and loving and, never in any other mood other than super, happy to see me at all times of the day. Do you know what I mean?
You don't live in reality. You live in Chantal land. That's what you live in. And oh, by the way, I paused this right here. You know how she says Salah likes playing with her hair so much? Yeah, this is what she was dealing with.
They're a pain, but we love them, and vice versa, Hi, Faye. He's been really stressed with a lot of things as well. But I don't feel like people should think that he would ever be dangerous to me. He's never, ever been abusive or anything, so.
Nobody thinks that way, and you shouldn't put it out there. Don't let the words leave your mouth, and nobody will think it. Don't put the idea in somebody's head, and they won't think it.
He would never, he's not like that at all. It's a Muslim guy thing? You mean Arab? Oh, we didn't break up. But I'm very
She is not gonna break up with Salah. She's got it too good. He waits on that woman hand and foot. She says food. He says when from where.
I go really far. When I'm upset over even something small, it's well, fine, then I'll just leave if you don't, I always threaten to leave when it's not right.
You don't threaten to leave. You get up and you leave him behind where he has to deal with everything that all the trash and garbage you leave behind. He has to deal with, even in Kuwait.
That's how I handle problems. I realize, I just want to evade them and run away. If you need a break, don't go to Qatar. No, I won't. Maybe some time away. Well, that's the thing. We don't ever have personal time. We're always together. Yeah.
Okay, do you mean you don't have personal time alone? Is that what you mean? Because if you're together, you always have personal time together. The problem is you don't leave that man alone. If he goes outside, you have a problem. You won't get up off the couch and go outside with him. Oh no, that's too much effort.
I don't know. Maybe I have BPD. I mean, I've never been tested, so.
No, ma'am, Miss Amberlynn, we don't do that. We don't speculate. We don't throw anything out there like that because nobody's going to claim you in that community.
You're not the first person to say that. Yeah, it's not easy for him to just come to my part of the world. It takes time. But, I don't know, he doesn't seem to have much interest in that right now. He's just focusing on, building a life here, and I don't really feel like I miss Canada. Maybe for some things, yeah.
You miss Canada for all the amenities it has. You've even said yourself that you want to go back for the food. You miss the food. You miss the AC. You miss the freedom of speech. You miss so many different things about Canada, but you don't want to admit it because then everybody will know you're miserable in Syria.
And I mean, he's done a lot to try to make me comfortable with living here, but I do miss help. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I need shisha because I need to de-stress, but it's not the healthiest thing, I know.
He also limited you, didn't he? He said, no ma'am, you can't be smoking it all day, every day. He limited you.
But, I mean, we did talk, but that's all I'll say, but he's just really tired, so it's better to talk to him more in the morning because he'll probably be in a completely different... He can get moody and then just as quick, that changes. Yeah, he's under a lot of stress. I do.
Living with you has got to be stressful. You are never happy with what you have. And the problem is you live in Salah's family home.
Show a lot of affection. Yeah, strawberries, I love that. And then there's the girl, she lives at the sorority, she tries all his food. I'm so jealous, oh my gosh. I watch it when I'm starving at friggin' 2:30 a.m. and I can't have any of that food.
If you went back to Canada, you could. You just got to go back alone because we know Salah isn't going to go there with you.
Yeah, stress is a pain. He doesn't handle stress, yeah. Well, he doesn't. I kind of felt like more offended because I felt like I got the vibe like he didn't really want me, like he wasn't happy I was alive, or I don't know. And then
No, ma'am. No,
I felt
ma'am.
like, hey, Orange Bulb, like when I asked, like,
Quit talking. I've been trying to stop it. But you don't put that out there. You are not in a happy relationship if that's what you're thinking. If you have that thought in your mind, even crossing for a split second, you are not in a happy relationship. You're telling on yourself and not even realizing it.
are we gonna go out tomorrow? Because like I kind of feel like the focus is not on my content anymore. It's like on.
And I put this video up there for you because of her eating so much in Syria when there's people that don't have anything to eat and she wastes the food. But this is an example of exactly what she would do.
Life here, and it's just like we both have different visions, and I feel like he's just not feeling YouTube really anymore the same way.
He told you he didn't want to be on YouTube anymore. You don't make the money like you used to make. That's why you're asking people for donations in order for you to do fall content. But you know what? This is something you've done multiple times before. People would give you donations and you would do nothing besides eat.
And I feel like he doesn't mean to be disrespectful. Like he didn't seem to understand why I was mad. I'm not driving here, Faye. It's crazy. You really get stressed.
Oh, y'all are going to see an example of her driving here shortly.
He doesn't even understand my anxiety. I do feel like that. That's one challenge here. I feel like people don't really understand mental illness. You know? And I won't leave you guys.
Are you even being observant of where you're at? Do you even care what culture that you're in right now? Do you care where you have gone in your life? No, because you only think about Chantal. That's the only person you're worried about.
I definitely feel like I'm from a different culture.
You are. You did no research before you entered this one.
I'm sorry, guys. That was kind of awkward, I'm not making excuses. I'm just, seeing his side and trying to understand, and otherwise we would never get past anything. I don't think he thinks he did anything wrong. Like, he doesn't think that it was personal.
Guys, I'm so sorry. She thinks this is an argument. She thinks this is a fight. She thinks this is a great big huge deal. And the reason why she thinks that is because she's saying, bring me that ching, because I'm having drama on my channel, and that's what y'all want to see.
Like, he doesn't think I should have taken anything personal. Like, he doesn't feel, I don't know. When I'm in relationships, I always look for little, it's almost like I invent drama or little I look for indicators.
Look, she's telling on herself. Did you listen? Did you listen? She always creates the drama.
That somebody's like not in love with me anymore. Like, it's weird. It's like I self-sabotage. Like, why do I do that? Really? Well, yeah, maybe I'm just overreacting. I don't know. It's because of my own, yeah, my own insecurities, yeah. Yeah, I agree, time spoken. I shouldn't discuss these things online.
When you are doing everything online, people are going to catch things that you don't want them to catch. That's the problem of you going live. You don't need to be live streaming if it's going to be any possibility of y'all two getting into it or anything being said that you're not going to want out there. Just keep putting out content, like recorded content, but nobody's watching that. So I guess either way it goes, you're not getting your views.
It is disrespectful to a partner, but I just like exploded. Like, I didn't control myself. And I was accusing him of not. And I'm like, I'm the same. I did the same. Go for a walk or an ice cream at 2 in the morning. Probably fry some wieners and go to bed. He does do a lot for me. A lot you guys don't even know. So
that's why you can't go back to Canada without him. You've already gone back once and you couldn't survive. You had to get a hold of him. And even when he said, don't come here yet, I'm not ready for you to come to Syria, you could not survive without him.
But no, I think we're both in the wrong, For me, I don't accept that he might need space or he's in a mood. I feel like he should just always be loving and always nice and always, Otherwise, it's all about me and I make a fight out of it. I think he does the one, or he wouldn't have tried. He really stressed himself out he put a lot of time and money.
Did you see in that dumpster where she got her Rolos from? She's awfully happy, so why wouldn't she be doing that in Syria? Oh yeah, because she's too good now.
Into the place here to make it homey, Because before I came, he was living very basic, and that he doesn't mind that. He was just moody. Yeah, and I took it personal. But he's also just like that. Not everyone is always nice, I know. He's very, not moody, but how can I explain? I don't want to generalize all Arab men, but I would say the majority I've seen communicate, they're more...
She's always talking about her house that Salah lives in, his family house, that she can't do anything with or about, and he's got to make pretty much the decisions because it isn't her house to be making all the changes she wants to make. Well, watch this video and you'll get to see what kind of conditions she willingly put herself in.
Abrasive. He's never gonna sit down and be like, honey, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed today. And, he's not gonna act like that. Sit down and logically, with emotion, explain his feelings. It comes out different. No, he will never say it like that, living Iroh.
It's not his culture to say things like that. Just like it's not your culture to keep your mouth shut.
That's the problem. He doesn't communicate very well. If something is bothering him that I didn't cause, I won't know about it. Sometimes till weeks later. Or I'll just be able to tell. He'll become very silent. You know how he's normally goofy and blah, blah, blah? Well, he'll become very silent and non-communicative. And I'll be like, something is bothering you. What happened? And then he doesn't.
Just like in Syria, she has no air conditioning, and she's talking about Salah right now being serious and all that. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you something about my husband. He will keep serious things away from me because it's impossible for me usually. If he's talking something serious, I'm like, uh-huh. He's like, would you pay attention to me for just one time and not laugh? I'm trying. That's as serious as I get sometimes.
He doesn't like to dwell on it. He doesn't like to talk about things like that. The men take control, and control isn't always fun. True. I like men to take control until I want the control,
The only person you like to take control was Swordfish, your ex, the one that starts with an N, that we do not say his name, and we don't say his name for reasons. That's the one you wanted to take control of you. And as soon as he let go of control of you, because he was the dom, as soon as he let go of control of you, and that's when you got upset and you started chasing after him like a little bitty weasel.
Yeah, I do have to admit, he usually just needs some sleep. And I know he's dead tired. By the way, he just passed right out. So.
Then get off live stream and let him sleep. Keep your mouth shut and let him sleep. Let him be, Chantal.
They don't communicate, no. And don't forget, when you don't have much relationship experience, it's, hey, Kingu. Anyway, so I just wanted to clear the air with that. I'm okay, men are just men. Yeah, we'll be okay. He is always...
Nobody thought you weren't okay. Everybody knew you were okay. That wasn't even a fight, Chantal. You're making it way much more than it was.
like respectful. Like he doesn't ever call me names or anything like that, you know? I think he feels more at home here. Like he feels more, because he's always lived in Kuwait, but this is really where he's from, his home, like his, family home, and it really can be.
He was always from Kuwait, but this is his family home. Which could possibly mean he's actually from Kuwait and his family just owned a home in Syria, and you got lucky for when you had to run from Kuwait for, grifting and doing the things that you are doing now. You just haven't picked up a stray animal yet or done anything else that's against the rules of the country.
Can't picture him hit. No, no, no. He never hits. He's so not violent at all.
He just pours water over your head. That's it.
The most, like I said, is grumpy. So, like, that's it. Like, he's not violent. He's never screamed at me. He's never... No, I didn't destroy his Kuwait life at all. At all.
You absolutely did. He's in Syria for a reason.
Nobody knows the story about us, the real reason us leaving, so... No, he's told me he doesn't blame me at all. There's other things that were going on. It wasn't all just all of a sudden, okay, we need to, it wasn't like that. It looked like that, but no. Like I said, there's a lot of things that are personal. No, we weren't charged at all. Bill Jana. It wasn't even that issue at all. There was other things going on.
Like I told you, one of the issues was her grifting, because you're not allowed to do that in Kuwait. You're not supposed to pick up stray cats. You're not supposed to do a lot of things that she was doing. She was showing sites that she shouldn't have been showing because she didn't know the laws or the rules, because she said that her idiocy is what actually caused her to do the things. She just didn't know.
That was the icing on the cake. It sped things up a bit. For now, yeah, we're in Syria, Yeah, I'm just on here.
Did y'all catch that? For now, we're in Syria.
Explaining things because, it already happened in the last stream. It's just a different culture that you're used to. Yeah, he's got a kind soul. Any wrong, he's done. He's tried really hard to make it right. And public meltdown should have a public explanation, exactly.
If you read the screen, it said that she was downplaying, an animal being hurt, and she's also talking about Salah not hurting her. So, to each their own.
But yeah, he's a very good husband. He's very, he puts up with a lot. So with me, I'm not easy to be with either, at all. I'm very hot-headed, jealous. I anger quickly. I'm very emotional. I have a lot of mental illness. I have a lot of health problems. I'm not rich at all. I have a lot of debts. I have a lot of issues, and
we're waiting to see the real Chantal in Syria. That's what we're waiting on. That's why people are staying around. But as soon as you said you were going to quit, members started leaving you, and you were like, oh no, what am I going to do? I got to go live. And it doesn't matter if your internet works or not. You're still trying to keep content coming out, and nobody likes it.
I don't think somebody, if they don't love you, they wouldn't put up with all that. But that's what successful marriage is compromise. No one's perfect. He's not perfect. He's a younger man. He's never been married in a serious relationship, and there's a lot of challenges, a lot of differences culturally. There's going to be hiccups, but in the end, we do understand each other a lot, and I can't.
You have not switched over to his culture. You are still based in your own. That's why you get up and you leave every so many months and you go somewhere with more amenities. But people say that's also because you're not actually married to him, and you got to keep up your visitor visa. Can't even think of the word. But let me go ahead and interrupt this and sidetrack. Okay, everybody always says Salah can't drive at all. Well, here we go. This is the one showing you neither can Chantal.
Imagine, my life without him, at this point. Yeah, I am Barbara. I'm still paying. I'm trying to get into a financially healthy spot, and taking the good with the bad, yeah. That's it. And no marriage will work if you just give up on everything, Came from an abusive relationship. Yeah, that's the thing, I just, that's why I'm saying abusive at all, because I couldn't, after what I went through, if he even raised his voice at me, that would trigger and be awful. So no.
So he knows the warning. He knows the warning about raising his voice to you, because he knows exactly how loud you can get and how aggressive you can get.
Why do you think he hates Swordfish so much? He loathes him.
Swordfish is the ex. That's the Dom. That's the one that starts with the N that we don't say his name.
For good reason, Yeah, French gelatin, apparently so.
And y'all know that I cannot stand when somebody yawns on live stream, because that means you're boring yourself, which means you're gonna bore me.
Where he belongs. Probably deported, but they can't deport a refugee, so as far as I know. I just feel bad, I guess, now for being public and, like, giving him shit. Like, just, you know. What is your profile picture? What am I drinking? I'm drinking from the Tupperware?
She's talking about the profile picture that is up constantly now because she switched it, and you know, everybody's tired of looking at it. People want to watch her face, kind of like y'all want to see my face. But, and however, she switched it over, and people are calling her out on it, and people are saying, I don't want to see it. We don't want to see it. It's not actually you, because she edits everything.
I don't remember doing that. What the hell's wrong with me? That's why I don't want to live in Canada. Everything's unaffordable. Frick that.
Obviously, Syria isn't that affordable for you either, because you are overspending. You are complaining and wanting money from people. You already got Sauce's money, and so you're wanting fall money. You're wanting money every time we turn around.
I'll wait to be rich and then go back. I need to get a get rich quick scheme. What can I do? Start some drama. Ugh, I hate drama.
No, you don't, because drama draws views to your channel.
Make a fake reaction channel of your channel? Yeah, I should get on that bandwagon, do like an AI. Pure bite. I'll just start rolling down hills. I don't know. Man, I'm tired and I still have to fry wieners. He doesn't want to be involved with YouTube. He's got some other things going on. He's inherited some things that make him some decent money, so he's like, you don't have to do YouTube, just...
We don't believe a word you're saying. We don't believe a word, because you said he had the fragrances, and you're now saying that he hasn't, something he inherited, a business, but you don't let him do anything. He doesn't go anywhere normally, but he's always with you, and when you get money, he's happy. When you don't have the money, he's not happy, because he doesn't want to have to take care of you, because you're hard to afford.
As much, or whatever. You don't even have to do it. I'm like, I like to do it. I like to do.
If you like to do YouTube so much, you never would have quit, but you quit just like Chantal. Listen to me, Chantal quit just like Amber Lynn likes to quit. They come running right back.
Do it. So he respects that, but he's not into gaming as much anymore. Yeah, I don't like to be dependent 100% on someone. I don't like that. It feels like letting go of a rope, you know, like into uncharted territory. I've always been self-reliant, always.
You know what? I'm still wondering, because she said that you can't access your outside money in Syria. You have to leave to go access money. So I wonder if they're taking their own little road trips to go access her YouTube money from somewhere else, because she says she's still a resident of Canada because of the earnings being different in Syria.
The constant criticism from reaction channels can be exhausting. Yeah, he just finds it very negative lately, you know, like it's just, you know, I don't blame him either. He's 31, he's very young. And you might think, well, 31, 41, that's a big difference. With like...
See, another reason why I quit listening to Chantal so much is because of the fan. It drives me insane.
Experience and stuff like that, and... But he's like more mature when it comes to you aren't built to be reliant on others, yeah. He's more mature, like with money and stuff like that, responsible.
He's with you. There ain't no way he's responsible. He put air conditioning in the room for you, even though he doesn't want it. No, ma'am, not gonna fool no one.
I just said that I would do less YouTube, but yeah, I feel like a nobody if I'm not online telling people like what I did for the day. You know, like I feel like it's mundane to do things and not have an audience. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, no, I need to be reliant on myself too. Like, I need to find a new niche or something. Rebranding is really hard. Yeah, he doesn't like it.
You have rebranded yourself because you went from Canadian Chantal to this Chantal, and it didn't work. So you can try to, and you went to Everyday Miriam, because that's your name, Miriam. And now you're back to Foodie Beauty. You are rebranding yourself all the time, and nothing works.
It's 10 years very doable. Yeah, I don't. Most of the time, I don't feel like he's much younger. Clickbait or vlogs. Relationships take a lot of patience. Yeah, you're right. YouTube motivates me to do things I might otherwise not do. Right. I don't think I would mind sharing as much personal things if I was just me. You know.
You used to share everything in your personal life. That's why people tuned into you. They wanted to know what was going on. They lived vicariously through you. And now then you just sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing, and people are just bored.
Yeah, he's not like an immature, annoying young person or anything, you know. Men and women, they're just different, you know. Women will be women, men will be men. I know it's cliche and sounds close-minded, but at the end of the day, it just really is. Yeah, as if. No, I'm not taking anyone's wrench. That never even entered my mind. And I'm a very jealous person, and I have good radar, you know, usually.
Yeah, but when Salah was talking to one of your beezers, you didn't have a good radar. When Swordfish was talking to one of your beezers, you didn't have a good radar. So don't be trying to lie to people, because you got people like me that's going to call you out.
And that never even crossed my mind. I think he particularly doesn't really love the lies because I could say or do something that I can't take back, you know? And then tomorrow he's going to be really busy as well. There's a carpenter coming,
And you're going to do absolutely nothing besides be in the way. That's pretty much all you're going to do. You won't get up and you won't help, you won't assist, you won't do nothing. You don't even like getting up and making coffee.
ugh. So I guess tomorrow I'll sleep in, and then, how do you raise chickens? Do I have to keep them in a chicken coop, or can they run around? Do chickens fly? I kind of want to get, I was thinking like chicken and a rooster, or like, why do people have roosters? To impregnate the chickens? Oh, they need nesting boxes. They need to roost.
What's bad is she's serious about things like this. Don't go get chickens. Do not go get chickens. You know absolutely nothing about chickens. Leave them things alone. They won't survive with you.
A rooster? What if you get just a rooster? Will it
Roosters don't lay eggs. That's why you have chickens. Chickens lay eggs. You need a rooster for chickens to lay eggs. Just so you know, I was brought up on a farm.
be bored and lonely? Like, are they social creatures? I know nothing about chickens. But we have the room for it.
That's obvious that you don't know anything. It's called Google. Go on Google. Play, Chantal.
Dogs are okay outside. I don't like gizzards at all. Chicken coop? They're cute, but I feel bad eating chicken and having chickens. I wanted to take a sheep that was like out front of
Are y'all paying attention to the words on the screen right now? Kind of goes with what she's talking about, right?
the restaurant. I didn't want him to turn into kebabs. I'm hungry. Should I fry wieners? I'm definitely eating his chips now. I'm just kidding. But he's
Leave Salah's food alone. He's told you not to touch it. Leave it alone. Stop touching his stuff.
the type, like, he's not reactive. Like, you know when people are fighting and a lot of the time someone's yelling, the other person will yell back. Like, he just gets really silent. He doesn't yell back or scream or anything. He's like opposite of violent.
Okay, on the video, she's shaving her chin, and you know what? She's kind of lying when she's talking. So they go hand in hand. She's admitting, if you pay attention to it, you can go back just a little bit. If you listen to her words, she's admitting that she's the one that gets irate. She's the one that gets she is the one that causes the big scene. It's not Salah, and he has to put up with it. So he has to be on his P's and Q's and be on his tippy toes when he's around Chantal, because Chantal will get mad easily.
I'm so embarrassed about that. Yeah, a lot of people, freak out during fights. It's hard to, stay calm and collected a lot of the time, so. But, what can you do? So, that's what I wanted to do, just clear the air, and...
There was absolutely no air that needed to be cleared. He didn't yell at you, he didn't scream at you, he didn't do anything that your ex used to do to you, so there's nothing to clear up. You're creating drama.
Yeah, when women try to do it, the men are just like, yes, silence. Yeah, women do talk a lot more generally. That's the stereotype. And, yep, in my case, it's true. He clearly came in pissy. See? I don't know why. Like, what? Because he was just being all loving when he was texting me when he was in the front of the house. Like 11:11 soulmate stuff. And then he came in, and I was alive still, and he was all pissy. I don't know.
No, he was frustrated, and he's allowed to be frustrated when he's with you. He didn't want to talk to you. Leave somebody alone when they don't want to deal with your bullcrap.
And he doesn't think he just said he was just tired. I don't know. Anyway. And they get mad either, like, oh, I'm tired. Maybe, Julia. But then just say that. Just say, just get off. If he wants me off the live, he usually just texts me and said, okay, like, can you get off now? Yeah, right.
But you should also be able to take the hint. You really should. If you're married that long, you know when your other half is upset, when your other half is tired, when your other half don't want you doing something. You know it.
Melly, like, what the hell? Humans are complicated creatures. I don't know. Teardrops. That's so petty. I love it. That's something.
I'd love putting that part together. She's laughing about being all petty, and then she's laughing at a cell phone screen. Yeah, that worked out pretty good, didn't it?
I would do. I leave the light on so he has to get up and turn it off.
See, that right there is just mean. That right there is just absolute mean. You just don't even want to get up off of that couch, turn off the light by yourself. Go ahead and admit it. Admit the truth, Chantal.
No. Scripted? Nah. I've slammed some doors, but I don't know. I definitely get way more angry. I cook his meals, be nice to me. You know what they say, way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Maybe I should go. Maybe my voice is waking him up.
You don't cook for him, and when you do cook for him, there ain't no way I would be eating it. Goodness gracious, y'all have seen her mukbang. See, she eats dry noodles, I tell you.
That sounds like me, Teardrop, when he asks if I ate something. I say, hey, puppy. I say, well, you didn't eat them. It's been a week. Well, it doesn't mean I wasn't going to eat them. He's out like a light intruder.
Alrighty, guys, there we go. It's over with. Y'all made it. I made it. Woohoo! Let's go. Alright, guys, I gotta say to you, like I always do, I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And if you remember to smile today, or make somebody else smile, it can make a lot of differences in your life. It really can if you just go ahead and try it. And if y'all have made it all the way to this part, thank you. I appreciate you, and you know it. And y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, because I'm going to be back with more Chantal. As long as she's being dramalistic, I'm going to be here. All right, guys, y'all have a good one for me. Bye.